Hi and welcome to day 5 of week 9 of training cycle 1 of 2021. Obviously I started this training cycle in 2020, but it's new year and it's a new year and it's still the first training cycle of this year. So just since I started earlier, I'm still calling this training cycle 1. With that out of the way, let's move on to the actual workout. Today was a solid day, considering that I was only on 5 hours of sleep and I had no motivation to train. But most days I don't really have motivation to train. I might have to make videos on this kind of stuff in the future because I think people will find it interesting and useful to hear. Motivation is pretty useless, right? Motivation is what gets you off the couch one time. Motivation is what makes you run one time. Pretty quickly, you're not going to be motivated anymore and you just want to give up. So that's why motivation is useless. What you need is determination, you need consistency, you need discipline. That was really what I meant. Even more so than determination, you need discipline. You need to force yourself to do stuff that you know you need to do, right? If you do that, you're going to become fucking very great. If you don't, you're going to be fairly average. That's what I've been. And right now I'm working on becoming disciplined. I know that I'm already very far on that path since I've trained for almost 9 weeks straight without a single rest day and posting almost every single workout on YouTube. I started, obviously 1.5 weeks in, I started filming. So you can believe me or not, but at least you know from what you guys have seen, you have verifiable proof that I've been training for like probably 7 weeks straight now without a single rest day. And that is dedication. Alright, say what you want. Training every day for well over a month, almost 2 months. That is dedication. And wouldn't you know, in a couple weeks, I'm going on a snowboarding holiday and in which I'm not going to train. But guess what? I've planned that into the year. I've planned it into my training cycles. The skiing holiday came 2 weeks earlier, actually 1 week earlier than planned. So that fucks the program up a bit, but I'm probably still going to be able to make all the goals, although it's just going to be a little bit more awkward and weird when I try to hit them. But yeah, I'm going to go snowboarding, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I love snowboarding, it's super fun. I went snowboarding yesterday evening, and I'm probably going to go snowboarding tomorrow again. So we'll see if I train before or after snowboarding. Either way, it's going to be difficult because I got a deadlift 152.5. Because, we increase weight all the time on this program. We never settle for less. And I'm not going to make another crazy video that I post separately on that deadlift, since no one goes into YouTube and searches 152.5 kilo deadlift. No one cares. People care about 150, 160, 170, 180. 400 pounds, 405 pounds, right? Fucking 450, 500 pound deadlift. People are searching for 200 kilo deadlift. People are searching for 220 kilo deadlift, 250, 300. That's the kind of things people are searching for. So that's why I'm not going to make a separate video about it, even though it's technically more impressive than a 150. If I get 152.5, then will be a significant jump, like a little jump over double body weight. So pretty much no matter what I eat, it's going to be over double body weight. Because I would have to weigh 76.25 for it to be, or 76.26 for it to be less than double body weight. And there's no way I'm weighing that right now. The heaviest I've weighed in my life is 75.8, and I weighed that a couple of days ago. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good for myself. I'm putting on muscle. I can clearly feel it. My lifts are going up. And the awkward phase, I could say it was over. It is over. But let's not be too sure, because I mean, here on Bulgarian Training, you can have two fucking bad weeks, an amazing week, and then back to bad weeks again. You never know what's going to happen, all right? You can predict, but you never know exactly how your body's going to react to training. I can predict that I'm going to deadlift 160 in a couple weeks. There's no 100% way certain of knowing that. It's just a matter of maximizing the odds, right? With my calculations, with the way everything's going, if I calculate the percentages of my maxes and what I'm doing here and there, and what my squat will be in proportion to my deadlift, and the way my squat is going up at the same rate as my deadlift, so the gap is closing between them potentially every week. Like when I add all these factors together, my lats getting stronger, my back, my hamstring, glutes getting stronger from these rows, my grip getting stronger, my mindset getting stronger. When you add together all the factors, I should be able to deadlift 152.5 tomorrow. I should be able to deadlift 160 in a couple of weeks. But you never know. All right? I'm actually not sure if I can deadlift 152.5 tomorrow. But we'll have to wait and see. A lot of guys stress themselves about this kind of stuff. And I've learned now that I can fail a deadlift, come back next week and hit even heavier. So I'm not trying to not stress about it. As you know, I failed 147.5 10 times, and then I got 150 the next week. So yeah, it's just kind of the way the body and the mind works, I guess. But today, I'm not taking this deadlift lightly at all. I'm going to post this video. Hopefully it will take less than 1.5 hours like it took yesterday. I'm going to post this video. I'm going to eat a shit ton of food right now. I'm going to eat so much food. I'm going to eat probably 1,500 calories in the remaining evening that I have now. I'm going to try to foam roll my back out with a tennis ball. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to sleep really long. I'm going to go to bed super early. I am going to do what it takes to deadlift 152.5 tomorrow. And if it doesn't work, it's not my fault, right? If it doesn't work, it just is what it is. I didn't build enough muscle. And accordingly, I'm just going to have to go through another week of trying to increase my body weight and so on. But I'm feeling good. And I don't want to ramble, but yeah, I'm feeling good. By the way, this is actually important. I jumped rope for 8 minutes and 50 seconds after this training session, by the way. So yeah, goodbye. I'm going to stretch now.